Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. This is Noble Sports Entertainment. Back to you with another video, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Detroit Lions and a little about the franchise and the demoralization of losing games and being cheated by the refs and just things that happen to the Detroit Lions. So where do we start? Where do we begin with the Detroit Lions? Well, the Detroit Lions have had a lot of things happen in their history, which have caused them to lose a lot of games, a lot of hurt, man, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And I just thought today I'll talk a little bit about the blood, sweat, and tears of the Detroit Lions, and not being able to overcome, man. We can't overcome the refs, man. And I'm saying this before the season starts because we know when the season starts, this same type of thing. But why have we been targeted as a franchise that cannot come over the hump, man? We had so many years of losing, and we've had seasons that we've won games. Don't get me wrong, guys. We've had seasons that we won games, but we never get anywhere. And you guys know what I mean. We have not been to the Super Bowl, and we have not had a playoff. This is crazy, a drought of a playoff win since the early 90s. And this is crazy. This is ridiculous, man. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about the situations. You know, you had the situation in Dallas where it was a pass interference. The guy didn't even look at the ball. He didn't even play the ball. And the ref threw the flag down for the pass interference, and they picked it back up. Then you had the situation with Aaron Rodgers with the face mask when only the player hand nicked his mask, and it went straight onto his shoulder pad, and he was called. And you know what happened. He was called for that face mask penalty. Then you also know the catch that happened, the catch around the world with Calvin Johnson that won the game, and they said he did not. It was an incomplete pass. I don't know how many times that the Detroit Lions have been cheated, how many times they will continue to be cheated, and what do the media or the NFL have against the Detroit Lions being able to win? We have been a historic franchise that has not really gone anywhere. And as a fan of the Detroit Lions, I would love to see the Lions win. That's the reason why I root for the Lions. You know, not just being from the town of Detroit, but just rooting for these guys because I want to see them win. You know, Detroit has never gotten to the place where they've gotten anywhere, and we've lost two superstar players because of it. We lost Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson. And, you know, they may say whatever they want to say as far as like the reason why they left. But I believe the reason why these two guys left is because they got tired of losing. They got tired of, you know what I'm saying, never getting past the hump and never going anywhere with Detroit. And, you know, a lot of people say that it's a curse on Detroit and things of that nature. But I don't know. I'm not going to even get on that subject about being a curse on the team. But this franchise has never gone anywhere. And that's one thing I can say about the Lions fans. They're very loyal, man. These guys went through an 0-6 team season, and the Lions fans still packed out the stadium and still came to the game and still supported this team through the blood, sweat, and tears, man. So what do this team have to do to get over the hump? We had the Golden Tate catch, which was pretty much a touchdown. Only thing the ball had to do was break the nose of the ball has to break the white line, and that's it. Then you had the situation in Seattle where Cam Chancellor batted the ball out of Calvin Johnson's hand when he was going in the end zone for a touchdown, and that wasn't called right. So, you know, you got the Calvin Johnson rule catch. I mean, just so many different things that have happened to the Detroit Lions. Even I remember a game where the Lions played the Houston Texans where the running back at the time was Forsett. His knee touched the ground and his elbow, and the guy still got up and ran, and it was counted as a touchdown, knowing that his knee had touched the ground, had hit the ground, and his elbow had hit the ground. So that made him down, and there was contact by Louis Delmas to secure that he had touched the guy, and he still was awarded points. So I'm just tired of seeing our team suffer, man, and the Detroit Lions franchise not be able to go anywhere, man. This season, man, I definitely want to see something different, man. I don't understand why we have, as fans, have to go through this every single season of our team being cheated, our team never being able to get over the hump. What does the media and the league got against the Detroit Lions? That I just don't know. Sometimes it just baffles my mind how these guys lose games when they should be winning. There's plenty of times where the Detroit Lions have had opportunities to win, and these guys get cheated, man. And it's crazy. It's ridiculous. And I'm saying this, guys, before the season starts. This could happen again to us, and I'm hoping that it doesn't, but it could. You know, we've always been on the short end of the stick, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing the Detroit Lions continue to be on the short end of the stick when we're always getting cheated when it comes to winning football games or trying to make it into the postseason or whatever it may be. This is something that we've gone through for a long time and quite a bit of time, man. Just being cheated every year, man. In some type of game or some type of form or fashion, the Detroit Lions get their butt handed to them by the refs, and you're just tired as a fan to see the Lions continue to struggle in this type of manner, man. We want to see the Lions win, and I know that the Lions got one of the tough schedules this year, and I know that it's not going to be easy. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You know, the reason why a lot of other teams don't make it to the Super Bowl, is it because, you know, of the money? Because they feel that the Lions wouldn't bring in a lot of revenue for making a Super Bowl or something like that, or I don't know what it may be. But I'm just tired, man. You're tired as a fan of football not ever to see the Lions make it far. And it's something that I've, you know, gone through a long time with the Detroit Lions, been a fan of the Detroit Lions for a long time. And I won't let nobody even discourage that. But at the same time, you know, you want to see the Lions win, you know, and a lot of players, you know, such as Golden Tate, you know, came to Detroit because a lot of people want to win with Detroit, but they have not been able to get over the hump as far as not being able to get over these referees that continue to call blown calls or missed calls on the field that calls us the game. And it hurts, man. It hurts as being a Detroit Lion fan to be able to see your team not be able to go far or make it far. And, you know, you're rooting for them. You know, every season we come with expectations of the Detroit Lions and wanting to see the Detroit Lions win, and it just does not get carried out that way. So hopefully this season with Matt Patricia, it will be a different type of season for these Detroit Lions. And I can't wait to see, man, what's going to happen. Hopefully, man, we can get some wins this year, because you're tired of being cheated out of wins every season. It's crazy. No franchise in the NFL has suffered like the Detroit Lions have suffered besides the Cleveland Browns. We're the only two franchises in the NFL who have probably suffered so many games and so many losing seasons, man. And you just get tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I know the fans are tired of it. You guys should be tired of it, of the Detroit Lions not being able to get far in the playoffs, one and done. You know, we have all these expectations for our Lions, and they just don't ever make it far, man. And I'm hoping that this year the ceiling and the bar's raised high. But not only that, I'm hoping that these guys will be able to get some victories and start winning some games and not be cheated out of the games. I'm tired of losing on a blown play or a blown call by the refs. I don't know what the media got against Detroit Lions. I don't know what the NFL, the league, has against the Lions. But I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. So we'll see what happens, man, this season. So this is the blood, sweat, and tears of the Detroit fans that had to possibly go through this every single season. Our team being cheated, man. We don't want to continue to see our team to be cheated. We want games to be played in a more fairly way and have the opportunity to win a football game. All right, you guys, it's Noble Sports. I've been with you for long enough. It's Noble Sports Entertainment. I'm back to you with another video, and I'm out of here. All right, you guys. And as always, you know it. We talk sports, period.